live.
We are live, but for 1 minute we can't say anything about anything because we'll get in trouble with YouTube. So, keep your mouth shut for the next minute. All right, put your bets up. Come on, blackjack, let's go. Come on, I ain't got all day. How much you betting? Let's go, put your bet up. Come on, let's go. And if you call in, we'll let you play too. Come on, here we go. We got an 8, a 9, a king. And, I screwed up mine. Jack, there we go. Blackjack, baby, you lose.
How do you set that up?
Charlie.
He set that
cheating.
up.
Snooze, you lose.
He's cheating. I thought he was
He's
cheating.
definitely
I don't cheat, baby. I don't cheat.
I was watching your last
All right,
podcast.
put your bet up. Come
You
on,
were
let's
cheating.
go. Put your money up. Put your money where
I
your
want you to
big
shuffle.
mouth is.
Shuffle those
I
cards.
shuffled a million times. Come on, let's go. You got a 4, you, and you're in a doozy. 9,
What, he got
3.
blackjack again?
Come on, what do you got? Open your hand. Let's go. You got a 4. Come on, you got all day. Let's go. Come on, open the hand.
Hit.
No, baloney. Open your damn hand. 14. You want to hit?
Hit.
17. What do you want to do?
Stay.
Stay. What do you do? You got a 10. You
Double
want
down.
Double down on
Yeah,
what?
double down.
Come on.
You covering my bet.
20 for the big shot.
Yes, sir.
17.
Let's go.
Aaron's the winner. All right. Done.
Hey, what you doing? That's a push. 17, man. You already cheating.
All right.
You see, that's why you can't work at a casino. You're pushing the people around and taking the money.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. There's your blackjack. All right, is the minute up yet? The minute's up? Okay.
Oh, why are you knocking
Holy
over my
shit,
chip?
what are you doing, Aaron?
What are you doing? You knocked over my chips.
Dropping over water bottles?
Just don't knock over this one.
All right, how's everybody doing today?
If you
You
don't,
betting
Let
that?
me tell you, real
That's what you
estate is
betting?
like gambling.
that was what
If
I
you
was-
want to be a big shot gambler, go into real estate today. But be prepared to lose. Because it's a dirty business right now. And Aaron Vincent's sitting there with 258 empty rooms.
130, okay?
Oh, because he took 130 and
130.
destroyed them to rip out the bathrooms.
My percentage has gone way up. I'm like 50%, 60% full now that we took away half the hotel.
Anyway, you're still empty and not making no money.
We were 50%, 60% last
I
week.
think you're 50%. That's the problem. But we know you're 50%.
It was better
You're
than
50-50 of.
It was the
All
better than 10.
Paul, we got anybody calling in need any help today?
What do I have to do?
What do we got to do, Aaron?
Hey, go to benmallah.com, click the podcast tab, enter your information and your question to be on the podcast.
And what about Super Chat? Super Chat. You want us to talk
Already got
some
one.
crap? Call Super Chat.
Hey, shout out to Oscar Odelson.
Oscar who?
Oscar Odelson.
Oscar Obelson.
Broadcast is lagging.
Odel. All right.
I think people just like to hear you say their name. I like it too.
Oscar.
Say his name.
I don't think Aaron pronounces anybody's name. Odyssey.
Odelson.
Whatever.
Odyssey.
$1.99.
Odyssey.
You want your name pronounced right? Make it over $2. All right. Who do you got for Paul? Anybody need any help out there? Who's struggling right now? Who's not making it? Who's got tenants not paying rent? Who's fighting with the banks? Who's not making any money? Me. All of the above. I don't even want to wake up tomorrow. Just stay in damn bed. No point in getting up. Listen to your brother tell me how much money we're losing. Hello, it's Ben. How are you today? Hello? Well, maybe they don't know. Maybe they can't speak. Anyway, it's not a good day in real estate. I think somebody's going to make me an offer on this house. I'm selling it.
What?
Hell yeah, man. We're losing money every month. Hotels cost money to stay open with no guests.
Well, then you're still gonna make a little bit of a profit. So
And now the whole new wave. It's like the tidal wave. Because everybody want to go out and party on all these holidays and go hang out, and now are in bad shape in Florida. Disney's opening today. We need to suffer. We should have suffered a little more at first, and then we would have been out of this thing. Now it's going to drag on, and then I'm going to be screwed for a long time. We should have just suffered for more time. Hello, it's Ben. How are you? Hey, all right. How's it going? All right. Yeah, good. See you later. It sucks.
it does suck.
Retail's now going to start getting hit again. They're going to go back. They were just getting their shit together. And now retail's going to go back to not making no money, crying the blues to me.
Why are you wearing your headphones like that?
Because they're not my headphones. They're my chin phones.
Double chin phones.
You ain't got double nothing. All right. You got anybody to follow? We wasted our time today.
Super chat.
People call. We're calling people. Nobody's answering.
If you can't get a call in, please send us a message on the super chat. We'll answer a real question, anything you want.
We need comments. We're only here because you got to participate.
Hurricane Ian. Shout out to Hurricane Ian.
You still got that goddamn Polish cell phone service you keep using for nothing?
Well, no, we're on 1031 service.
You're in America now, okay? Go America.
Hey, nobody's answering.
You had one sitting here the whole time. You can't
Hurricane,
read?
shout out to Hurricane Ian. $20.
Hurricane who?
Hurricane Ian.
Hurricane Ian. Is that like Hurricane the...
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini. He was named after a Lamborghini. Vincent was named after a Volkswagen. V for Volkswagen. Anyway,
you said you think it's a good time because of low interest rates, or you think it's a bad time because things are a little overpriced because of low interest rates?
things are overpriced because of low interest rates. But if you have something to refinance, or if you do find a deal out there that makes sense, it's a great time to take advantage of interest rates being so low.
Everybody on the podcast, if you get a call from a 727 area code, it's us calling you. So please answer the phone. If
They're not watching.
it's a 727
People
area
he's
code.
calling. He's not even calling anybody real.
I know nobody's in church
calling
today.
Numbers that are just.
There's a virus. There's a virus. Can I say virus? Past a minute? Goddamn virus is kicking my ass. It's more like a damn hemorrhoid than a virus.
I don't think we pick on Rafal. And Rafal, we only pick on you when you give us a chance to. And right now, you're giving us a little bit of a chance.
This virus is more like
People are given a chance.
what do you call that when you get cancer and you know what?
Your colon?
Yeah, your colon cancer. This virus is more like colon cancer because it's kicking my ass. So anyway, you're screwing up in a hotel. You can't pick a stock to save your life.
I
We're
told
going
you.
down the damn toilet.
I
After
told
30 years
you,
of me working
invest
my
in
ass
Zoom.
off, you guys are going to
We
ruin
could have
it.
made hundreds of thousands of dollars. Hundreds.
I'm ready to sell.
Nah, I'm not
everything.
kidding either. I'm not exaggerating. We could have made hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You
If we
couldn't
would have
done
invested in
because
Zoom.
you don't have the
I told
chutzpah
him
to push the button
where
to
were
buy
you?
the stock.
I told him invest in Zoom, and here we are.
You're talking about months ago. You were ready for the next big thing.
All right,
Come on, let's go.
Not even a month ago. Guess what happened? The banks did the stress test, told them to short them,
I
and
heard
look what
about
happened.
that on the last podcast too. What else we got?
I'm getting ready
We
to get a
got
stress
tons
test.
of
I'm going to blow. You got no phone calls today? This is the worst podcast you ever
Nobody
did.
is answering.
Andrew Hader. Shout out to Andrew Hader for the $5.
Andrew Hader? He's a hater?
He's a hater.
He's a hater. He's like you. Maybe you're
Hey, we got a caller.
Hey, it's Ben. Hi, how are you today? How can we help you?
Hey, Ben, what's going on, man?
We're hanging out here waiting to see what's up. What's going on?
Oh, not much. Hey, I was wondering if you still had that warehouse full of furniture.
We still got the warehouse. It was full. Now it's kind of full, but it's getting ready to fill back up because Happy will not stop changing all the furniture in the hotel. So that thing's going to be full on and off for a long time. Why? You want to buy some? We sold a bunch the other day. Thank God. We gave a lot to the homeless. Why would they need furniture? Why would the homeless need furniture if they got no home?
It's the home center.
Wait a minute. I think that lady friggin' conned us. She must have conned Happy and Ben. A lady from a homeless organization took our furniture. How's she helping the homeless? They ain't got no home.
You can still use a chair
What is that? All
outside.
that stuff sitting out in the park somewhere? Hey, so what's up? What you need? How can we help you?
Yeah, but I think I got a way you can market that stuff and sell it.
Oh, yeah? How's that?
Like you can sell it for home offices because, like, if you work at home, like it's really high right now. Like people don't want to go back to offices after this coronavirus give up. People still want to work from home, but the only issue is they try to separate home from work. And if they have a home office space, the research and studies been done. If they have a home office space, they're most likely to want to stay home to work. So if you have all that furniture, you can set it up and sell it.
Yeah, but most of the stuff I got is for sleeping, not for working. You may have a little desk, but that's about it. It's like end tables, it's beds, it's dressers, it's lamps and stuff like that. It's not really to working, it's to sleeping. Now, if you can find some people that are working that need a place to sleep, then that would work. Maybe they can bring the sleep stuff to where they work, and they can sleep and work in the same place.
Well, you're saying it's like a home.
I know.
Why not sell it to the public? You can't sell it to the public?
Well, we can, but it's not that easy. I'm gonna be trying to sell it here and there, but I don't mind giving it away to real organizations that are trying to help people that need it too. So we've been doing that. We've been selling it. We've been doing a little bit of everything. So we went out and bought a new trailer yesterday. That's what your brother did on a Saturday. He took his Saturday, got up, and went out and bought a trailer so we wouldn't have to rent a big truck anymore. What did you do all day, Vincent?
That's very fitting for him to go buy a trailer.
Hey, but thanks for the call. I appreciate it.
All right, man.
Come on down to Tampa, and I'll give you a free lamp.
All right, buddy.
You got to stay at the Sheraton 4 Points or the Holiday Inn or the Ramada on West Shore and get a free lamp. All right.
Hey, you really?
Well,
all right,
nice
time out.
Andy.
Think about this.
Trying to come up with an idea for us.
You should really hire one person. No.
To sit there all day and sell it like Sanford and Son.
Craigslist, let go.
You could be
You're not.
a quality furniture.
It is quality. The hotels don't play around when they make you buy that stuff.
Yeah,
it's a little old, but it's still heavy
I got a
quality.
bunch of stuff that I got to get rid of. That's going to cost me money. I got a bunch of stuff I'm buying that's costing me money.
Yo,
Hey,
what's up?
Ben. How are you? How can we help you today?
How's it going, Ben? I'm a huge fan. My name's Kurt.
Thank
I'm
you.
in,
Appreciate it.
Connecticut.
Kurt in Connecticut. Connecticut.
Yeah. I was wondering, I got some money saved up, and I want to buy a house, but I don't really want to buy one around here. I'd rather build one. What's your opinion on the tiny houses and the A-frame house builds?
Are you buying a house or building one to live in yourself personally?
Yeah.
Well, then it's all personal taste. When it comes to a house, it's like people all the time say, hey, can you help me find a house? No, I cannot help you find a house. Because a house that you're going to live in is personal. And it has to feel right for you and have the right accommodations for you and the right location for you and the right everything for you. All I can do is say you better try to negotiate the price. But it's whatever you feel comfortable with because you're the one that's going to live there. But I would think about, most people that buy houses, you sell them after about 5 years. So you definitely want to think about the next person. If you get too personal,
after 5 years?
Well, typically if you're growing in life, how old are you?
I'm 25.
All right, you're 25. So basically, you buy a house now when you're 25, you bust your ass for the next 5 years, you end up getting married, you have a kid, blah, 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 life goes on. You want a different place, you move up the ladder, you make more money, you want a better house, you want a bigger house. 5 years is pretty much the limit on a house, when you're a young person. Be prepared to sell that sucker in about 5 years. And hopefully in 5 years, you'll make money on it. And it'll be tax-free money. So, think about don't get too personal. I looked at a house the other day because I might sell mine. And I had to go move and look at other houses for sale. And these guys put too much personal taste into their houses, how they built them, how they decorated them, And so keep in mind, but, it's your personal, buying a house to live in is personal. The location, the size, the whatever it comes with, how fancy it is, if it has a pool or not.
You're selling the mansion? Why
I might have to if this damn virus don't go away. Shit, I'm losing millions every month right now. I'm losing millions right now every month. Forget about the value of my properties, lost millions. I'm losing millions in cash just keeping these damn hotels open, people in them, just keeping them alive with the ACs running and keeping them clean and maintained and pools and it's
Just
crazy.
keeping them maintained. It costs hundreds of thousands of dollars.
The mansion
a month.
may go, baby. We might go from a mansion to a
mansion to a
sandwich.
Mansion.
But anyway, seriously, I don't know. Building is something you got to be real careful of. Because when you build something, you got to know the contractor. You got to make sure you've got a good history, and know who you're dealing with, experienced contractors. But where do you want? Why don't you want to build it? You want to build it where you live. Well, where do you work at? Do you work?
Yeah, I have 2 jobs right now.
Build a house in between both jobs.
What's up?
Location is very important. Location. That's the number one rule of real estate. Always try to buy the cheapest house in the best neighborhood. That's what I always try to do. And then fix it up, when you're starting out. Because you can only go up, you can't go down. But, it's got to have the right feel for you, the right location, the right everything is going to be part of your life. All right?
Yeah, I'm a
Get a
huge
good
fan of you guys.
agent.
You guys do really good.
Make sure you
YouTube
got a
shows.
good real estate agent to show you. Listen, sometimes you got to look at 100 houses before you buy one. Don't rush into it either. You never know. And don't be afraid to lowball the price. Right now, things are really not looking good. Right now, you should be buying things at a discount.
Do you think the agents are freaking out right now?
Well, they're not
Real
making
estate
any big
agents?
money, so they're freaking out because they're not making big money. And don't do like
Yeah, you think
Vincent
so?
and go out and buy a house for $1.5 million that needs $500,000 work, and then the house still only worth $1.5 million.
He's such a BSer. Why you starting today, huh? Let's go. I'm ready. Anyway, I've looked at hundreds and thousands of houses.
Not
I mean,
thousands.
for you in your particular situation, it seems like, I'm gonna give you a little hack. You should find a house that's already built, needs a little bit of work, but you got enough land extra to maybe build right next door. That might give you a little playroom, to rent it out or live in that one, and then work it out properly, because it's
Look for a house that may have some extra opportunity in it. Yep. More space to add on another bedroom, add on to it down the road if it makes sense. Because for the money that you do build, the cost of building is cheaper than what the market value is. It's like I had a house on the beach. I threw an extra 400 square foot up with the garage. Well, it was on the beach. The 400 square foot only cost me about 70 grand to build. But when I went to sell it, that 400 square foot was worth like 700 square foot, so it was worth like 280,000. So, doing construction can make you money. Because it's cheaper normally to build onto your house than what the house is actually going to sell for. So most of the time, not every time. But good luck to you, and take care, and good luck, and use an agent, and take your time, and make the right decision.
Hells yeah. Hopefully you guys get through this hump and get back to making a bunch of money.
I hope so. All right, take care. What else you got, Rafal?
Hey,
Super chat.
$5. For someone that has effed off their credit due to a divorce, how would you start the rebuilding process?
Well, you're going to have to pick that credit report apart, and you're going to have to, I don't know, that's tough when you had a divorce, but anything that's on your credit report, you're going to have to address every single issue. There are some agencies that try to find the nonprofit ones. I heard the nonprofit credit repair agencies will help you. The other ones might rip you off. I don't know. But there are credit repair agencies out there that specialize.
I use Credit Karma and just the standard,
Why, you got bad credit?
I had bad,
You
not
did?
bad credit. I had credit. I got to pay it off. You got to pay it off. I've rented apartments. I've done everything. I mean,
You don't pay your bills?
things happen
Oh,
in
your
life.
dog
You
tore the place
leave,
up.
you go
Yeah.
here, something happens,
All right. Anyway, listen, pick that credit report apart. Sit down with it. If you want, you can try calling everybody you owe money to, and try to make a deal. But there are experts out there that might settle for a lot cheaper, 10 cents on the dollar. They might make a deal where they might be willing to take it off if you give them X amount of money. You negotiate. You got to sit down. It's not easy, but you're going to have to do it because you're not going to be able to get ahead in life without a decent credit report. So that needs to be your number one priority. Try to talk to some credit repair companies, see what they say. See if they're willing to get in there and bargain for you. Try to bargain yourself, but you got to get that credit report cleaned up. And maybe because it was divorce, I don't know. Maybe you're only liable for half of it. But you got to get it cleaned up. You're nothing without a credit report. I don't care who you are, what you are, what color you are,
How much
man,
cash you
woman,
got.
whatever. It don't matter. If you got a shitty credit report, people are going to be afraid to deal with you. And you can't move on with your life. So
And the
please.
feeling that you get when it's all done and paid off, oh my God, it's unbelievable. I mean, even for me, it wasn't a big deal, but once I paid it off, it's like just another thing on the list. It's like your life. You cleaning
You
it
can move
up.
on, baby. Move on.
And you
with
can
clean
stick
report.
it in your wife's face and say, look at my clean credit and look at my big house.
Ex-wife. All right. Very good. Good luck to you. Get that credit clean, baby. Clean it. What do you got?
Swag at Chew. Shout out to Swag at Chew for the 10 euros or pounds. I don't know which one. Hi guys, greetings from the Netherlands. I'm a student who studies in real estate and brokerage. I want to invest in real estate when I'm done. Which job would you recommend to earn some money to invest?
Which job?
Yeah.
He's going to college? He's studying, huh?
Yeah, he's studying. So
I
I'm
mean,
guessing
honestly,
he's in college.
let me
He's
tell
a
you.
student.
If you went to college, you know, you really want to try to put that to use. You want to get in with the guys making the money. Everybody needs good experience. I worked for big shot developers in San Francisco. It was the best experience I got when I was in my 20s. You want to get in there and at least spend some time in the corporate world or get around companies that are doing big projects, big things, because that experience is irreplaceable. All right? You got to get out there and get a job with people that are making money, doing stuff, and then get a feel for what you like to do, whether it's in development, whether it's in management, whether there's all types of real estate. But if you go to work for a big development company, then you're going to maybe get around all the departments. But you want to go with somebody who's big and doing projects, and then you're putting yourself around the business and getting in that circle of people and learning the ropes. So try to find the biggest, most valuable company that's out there doing stuff. Big, tall buildings, whatever you get into. Get in the front door, get in the front on the low level and move up.
Yeah, I mean, he's in Netherlands, Amsterdam, all that.
Yeah,
I mean, they
I
got
don't
money
know,
out there.
yeah.
Netherlands got money. There's plenty of jobs, I'm
Yeah,
sure they
yeah.
can come up with.
And why do they all ride bicycles?
Because why they're all skinny.
That's true.
But, I mean, you know, my favorite job, everyone, you find something you like. You got to
You
try
have a
it.
favorite job? I didn't ever see you have a job. I never seen you have a
I
job.
had a favorite job.
What was that?
Collecting rent.
What?
I love collecting rent. I love collecting rent when they come into the office and drop off the check, and then you put it in the system and everything. Oh my god!
Oh wow, that's great.
Oh my
That's
god!
really
If I
tough.
could just do that every day,
Oh yeah.
that would be the best
Basically,
job.
you're
in the world.
processing payments. You're a payment processor.
You know, making sure that money's coming
But
in.
would you get off your butt and go knock on the goddamn door
yeah, that's
when they
it.
wouldn't pay and say, "Where's my money?" and give them a 3-day notice? No, you'd hire somebody else to do your dirty work.
Well, okay, I said perfect job, but
Anyway.
I did that too. That's all.
He
part-
likes collecting money. You know, that's what he likes to do. That's it. All right.
Arvin Fuentes. Shout out to Arvin.
Arvin,
Thanks for the $10.
Arvin.
He's your
Thank you very
number
much,
one
Arvin.
fan.
Thank you. Number one. Boy, the Polacks are going to be eating good tonight in Poland. All right, what else we got? Rafal, got any callers today?
Try and get a call.
Ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding. Sitting here with a couple of ding and ling. Ding and ling.
Hello, Ben.
Hey, how are you today? How can we help you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for your service. I'm a soldier in the U.S. Army, and I'm interested in buying some property.
Are you
Now, I got
currently
two-
active duty?
Active duty at Fort Carson.
Fort Carson. Fort Carson
Yeah.
is Texas? No. Where's Fort Carson? Where's Fort Carson?
Fort Carson is in Colorado.
Colorado. What's your MOS?
12 Bravo. Get to play with explosives. A
Oh,
combat
my God,
engineer.
You're crazy. They tried to give me that job. I said, no, thank you. They offered me $50,000, and we're talking back in the 80s, to re-enlist to go into
Ben-
your job field.
Then I took it for free. Anyways,
Well, God bless you, and I hope you stay safe, but I was a 71 November, which they don't even have anymore, traffic management coordinator. I had the nicest desk in the whole damn Army with a computer
Yes.
on it. I was a desk man, but I can move anything. But so what's up? You're in the Army right now. You gonna stay in for a long time or what?
right. Just started my. I was switched from National Guard to Army, so starting that up for the first 3 years, seeing how I like it. Anyways,
Alright.
my question is, interested in buying a fourplex, right? Now, if I buy a fourplex through the VA loan, I could do it for zero money down, but I have to live in the place. Or I could do a traditional 20% down deal. Which do you think is better for your first piece of real estate property?
All right. Well, number one, are you gonna buy it in Colorado where you're stationed at?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, is the Army? Where do you live right now? You're not living in a barracks, are you?
Unfortunately, living in the barracks until this Wednesday when my wife comes down and I get to move out.
All right. So, how come then they're gonna pay you? They're gonna pay you housing money when you move out the barracks, correct?
Correct.
All right. So, your wife won't toughen it out in a fourplex for a little while. You only got to stay there for like a year. Can't you buy the fourplex? You and your wife move into it, live in one of the units, rent the other 3 out.
2 units even.
That is
Oh, let's get.
that's something we can do. Yes.
I mean, to me, that makes the most sense. That's what the VA loan is for. You know, you buy a fourplex, You and your wife live in one of the units. You rent the other 3 out. You got a place to live. You're not going to pay any rent. You got the money coming in from the Army to pay you to live there. You got the cash flow from the units coming in. It sounds like a home run to me.
Alrighty. Well, is there any other things I should look out for as far as
20% down. How much you looking to
your
spend?
tenants?
How much you looking to spend?
I could spend about $440 right now with my current pay grade and the BAH coming in from Fort Carson.
That's a lot of dough. So, I mean, well, Colorado's not cheap. I mean, you know, but then the problem is, you want to, you know, how much you going to spend on a fourplex? Have you looked at the market yet? Have you seen what's out there? Have you priced them out?
I priced them out. A lot of them are going for around $450, like list price. I know you can negotiate that.
That's the problem with 20% down. If you go 20% down and don't live there, you're going to come up with 80, 100 grand. You got 80, 100 grand sitting around?
No, sir, I do
Well,
not.
then you got to go to VA loan route and live in one of the units. You only got to live there. You don't got to live there forever. I think they only require you a year, but check into it. Don't take my word for it. Get me in trouble. But
The current thing that they require is you live in there until you either get stationed somewhere else, and then I can rent that up, or if I refinance through a traditional mortgage.
or if you split up with your wife.
We're not planning on that right now.
You never know. Anyway, but seriously, go that route for now, because they're going to pay you to live. They're going to give you extra money every month. It's like they're paying your damn rent. They're going to give you how much? $1,000 a month or $1,500 a month in housing allowance?
$1,776.
Holy fucking moly! You're sitting on. You got it made. Go find that fourplex. Rent those 3 apartments out. Keep the $1,700 a month that the military's going to give you, and live there. And there you go. You're on your way, man. You're going to have some nice cash flow every month. All right.
All right, Ben. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful weekend.
Even if the 3 apartments pay all the expenses on everything, you get to keep the $1,700 a month the Army gives you to pay rent somewhere. So it's a golden opportunity for you. All right? Either way, you're a winner. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Give me the rubber chicken, Aaron. All right. Very good. Good luck to you, and thanks for your service, and be safe.
Thank you, Ben. Big fan.
And
have a good one.
please, be careful with those explosives. Don't
Well, I know
blow
how to
nothing
do.
yourself and nothing up. All right.
Hey, shout out to Parasailing the Pass for the $4.99. Ben,
Parasailing John's Pass?
he did. I don't know. I'm pretty
Sounds
sure
like
it
it.
sounds like John's
We
Pass.
have parasailing there, don't we?
Yeah, I
we got
think so.
parasailing. I want
Ben-
to get you on there.
Ben, love your videos. Would love to get our flyers into your hotel in the boardwalk.
Do it.
And offer you $5 per person that flies with us.
Do it. Go to the Clearwater Beach Hotel. I'm building hotel rooms upstairs. Get ready for that. Put some flyers in.
Please give the customers
on
the
bu-
discount.
Hey, listen,
Give it
you
to
know,
them.
I'm going to tell you, what you might want to think about. I don't know, you need a dock, but you need a dock, I guess, to pull the parasailing off. If you want, I got a space on the end of that boardwalk, the opposite end of you,
Yeah.
that you could rent and have an office there and attract more attention.
They go right off the boat, I think. They launch
Anyway.
you right off the boat now.
Go ahead and market the
Not
hell
near
out of it.
anything.
You
They
know?
have to go out, though.
I know, but he's saying-
But yeah, go to the Clearwater Beach Hotel. The other ones I got are in Tampa. But and then you know, market it. You need. I'm getting ready to do a commercial that shows that type of activity on TV for John's Pass at my expense. I'm going to help the whole John's Pass, even the tenants that I don't pay me rent.
They need it.
But yeah,
Right,
definitely.
especially
I'll
now.
come see you. I want a discount because I want to put these 2 schlemiels on one of your parasailing up there. Except I want to be on the boat with a pair of scissors when we're doing it. Cut that rope. See you sail away, baby. Sail away. You land on Beer Can Island over there, stuck.
Sounds good.
Yes.
All right, very good. What do you
Hey,
got?
shout out to Aaron Campos for the $5. Love the show. Never stop uploading, baby.
Aaron Campos.
Spelled right. AARON.
Yeah, 2 Aarons in the house.
It's ERI.
Thank you
It's
very much.
AARON
E is for girls.
for everybody.
All right, Rafael, you got any callers? He's got more people here.
Another shout out to Parasailing the Pass for the 99 cents.
99 cents, you cheap bastard. I'm coming over there to pay you a visit. They want me to promote you for 99 cents. Hey, how much money you spend on that new arcade I built over there? You send your customers over there? How about this? I'll send customers to you. You send customers to me. Put your parasailing stuff in my arcade I just built there. Okay, right in the garage building.
Hey, shout out to Our Future for the $20. Hey, Ben, I do real estate. wholesale in Texas. I found a shopping center, 22 units, 2,000 per unit, income producing. Value is $5 million. I have a contract for $2.25 million. Needs $125,000 of repairs. What should my assignment fee be?
What is what? Assignment?
What should my assignment fee be? His assignment fee?
You want to sign the deal with somebody else because you're wholesaling. You know, I don't really know wholesaling. I don't want to just talk when I ain't got something sensible to say. You know, a shopping center is based on a cap rate. Okay, you got to figure out what's that cap rate that you're buying it at, and then you're going to turn around and you want to sell it quick at a 7 or 8 cap. That's where your profit is. That's all I can tell you. But you know who to flip it to. I don't know who to flip it to, or how you flip it. But it's all about cap rate with shopping centers, and you better check on the CAM and make sure everybody's paying CAM. And who and all that. But good luck to you.
Hey,
but figure out the cap rate. Tack on whatever money you feel it gets you that 7 or 8 cap to sell it at.
Another shout out to Parasailing the Pass.
Again with the parasailing and
$4.99.
All right, thank you.
We're next to Gators right now, but we will get those flyers made for you and discuss the location in the pass.
Gators are across the bay. They're closed.
Y'all are welcome out on the boat.
Is he at John's Pass?
Yeah.
He's
Parasailing
On the
Gators.
other side, though. He's on the Gator side.
Gators
the
ain't got
other
no
side.
activities on that side. There's only a dead
Yeah, they
Gators.
do.
Maybe he's just using the dock.
Hey, come on over to our side. You need a dock? I don't know. We give you some sand, some beach area. Can you beach the boat? We got office, we got beach for you to dock the boat. Come on down. We got one space. How much is the rent there, Ben?
Where?
$2-3 grand a month on the boardwalk. $4 grand all in. Hey, it's Ben. How are you today? How can we help you?
I'm good. How are you
Yeah,
guys?
man, you wanna hop in?
I can't hear him. Quiet on the set. Hey, pretty good. It's hard to hear you. Say it again.
I'm good. How are you guys?
Pretty good. How's it going? How can we help you?
I can't believe you actually called. So I live in Birmingham, Alabama, and I'm looking to buy some houses to do for Section 8. What is your best piece of advice for a 24-year-old trying to turn some houses to Section 8?
All right. Well, what's your plan on buying? How much money you got? How much money you looking to spend? You already have a loan, or what are you going to do? What's the plan? How are you going to get your hands on a house?
Well, I've got about $20,000 saved up, and I didn't know if you could do like a FHA loan on a Section 8, or you had to put like 10 or 20% down. But I'm looking to buy like a $50,000 to $100,000 house and then fix it. But the only thing is property values around there. Some of them are $20,000, $50,000. Some of them go up to $200,000. So it's just like mixed all over the place. So I don't really know how much to put into a
How much
house
cash you got to work
fix it
with?
up.
How much cash you got to work with?
10,000.
10,000. Listen, have you thought about before you go into houses? Because let me tell you something. Houses are fine, but they can be very dangerous. Okay, because if that one tenant leaves or you have problems, you're stuck paying all the bills. Can't you try to look for a duplex or a triplex or a fourplex and get an FHA loan? Can you do that? Have you tried to qualify for a loan yet? Even?
Yeah, I haven't. I've got pre-approved one time, but then all this coronavirus and stuff started happening, so I didn't feel comfortable jumping into anything, so I just been looking around.
I mean, if you can find a really cheap house, you talk about 20, 40, 50 grand, that should be okay. Then, you can take the 10 grand and put it down, on a $50,000 house, that's 20% down, and then maybe once you fix it up and rent it out, you can refinance and get your money back. But, I mean, let me tell you, if you're going to buy a cheap house, I would highly recommend you rent it Section 8, especially during these times when people, not working and all that, and just, that's the route I started. I started doing exactly what you were doing. I went out and found the cheapest thing I could find. I fixed it up. I rented it to Section 8, and then I refinanced it, got my money back, and did another one. I mean, but, you got to get out there and find the right house and make sure you got the loan backing you up. But I would try to look into getting an FHA loan and getting a fourplex if you can find one. You stay in there for at least a year and rent the other 3 units out, maybe get a roommate, whatever. But try everything you can. But look for the house, look for the loan, and do it. Just you got to do it. You got to make that move. The first move is the hardest one to make.
Watching your channel really got me motivated to get off my ass and do something.
Do it,
man.
Once you do the first one, you can say, "Oh shit, I should have been doing this years ago."
Same thing over and over and over and over, pretty much.
But find the deal and make sure that makes sense, and buy it as cheap as you can. Bargain down the price, but you got to get the money. Get the bank lined up to loan you the money. Don't go like Vincent out there shopping with no money. He's out there window shopping, big shot, looking at big shot deals. He ain't got no loan. Who's going to loan you the money? Daddy? Sorry, denied. But good luck to you. Go do it. Find a cheap house, rent it to Section 8, fix it up, and then down the road you can probably pull your money back and do it again. All right?
All right. Thank
Look
you,
at
Dad.
every option you can. Look at FHA financing. Look at conventional financing. Go to a few different banks, but find the right deal and lowball it. All right?
All right.
All right, good luck to you. Take care. What do you got? Nothing?
Yeah, shout out to DO2 Rock for the $20, 2 rentals, $200,000 in notes on $575,000 value, working on cash out refis for cash if we crash. Now I'm hesitant to push growth and wondering if I should just sit back and pay these down. Did you always keep your foot on the gas?
I mean, if you're building your career and you're building your portfolio, you gotta put the pedal to the metal. That's the way I used to operate. I would buy up everything I could, and keep going, pull the cash out of one property, put it into the next. As long as you're buying a good deal, I wouldn't be paying stuff down right now. Make sure you got low interest rates. Let the banks carry the damn property in the threes, and you need to get your hands on as much cash as possible and buy good, cheap deals, and keep growing. If that's what you're good at doing, then do it. But, that's the only way you're going to get ahead if you keep buying. But you just got to buy them right, buy them right. Get your hands on as much cash as you can and keep buying deals and keep rocking and rolling.
Shout out to Philip Emmanuel for the $199. Why not start a REIT, sell shares plus pocket money?
Do a what?
Why not?
REIT?
Yeah.
A REIT.
Yeah, REIT.
Real Estate Investment Trust.
Sell shares plus pocket money.
That's way out of my league. I know about REITs. I know what they do. That's when you're getting a lot of people involved and you're raising money and you're dealing with regulations. God bless you if you're smart enough to do it, but I ain't. And neither are the offspring that I have.
Whatever works. If it's working right now, there's a
Instead
lot
of REIT, I got wheat.
There's tons of things that they
Shredded
make
wheat.
you do as a public company, right?
What the hell's going on here? What are you doing? You can't drink.
It's not alcohol, don't worry.
This one's over here drinking champagne. This one's acting like he is. All right, yeah, but REITs are out of my league. You need to study, do it, and learn about it. Maybe work for one before you get involved and start taking people's money. Because when you start taking people's money, you're liable, and you better be responsible because you got regulations on that stuff, and you will go to jail if you misappropriate or screw up. All right, we got any calls for our phone?
We got another one.
More
we got
super chats.
We got David G for $5. Hi Ben, I'm worth $3.5 million. I have $600K that I want to invest in real estate to live off of. Need to generate about $10K per month. What would you say? What would you advise?
If he's got what?
He's got $3.5 million.
He's what?
He's worth $3.5 million.
He's worth, okay, great. Yeah.
So, but he wants to spend
$600K
$600K to live off of on an investment that brings in $10K a month.
Well, $600,000 is actually
That ain't getting you $10K a month. Oh
why not?
yeah, cash.
$600,000.
cash
Look at it
flow.
this way:
Yes.
if you buy something for $6 million, right? Then that's 10% of $600,000. So that means you got to buy something for $3 million. $3 million, 20% down is $600K. Yeah. Now you got to go out there and you're gonna have to find something in the neighborhood anywhere from $1 to $3 million. And you're gonna have to find it, but it depends on what you want to do. You want to do multifamily, you want to do retail, you want to do, my best advice to you right now is if you don't have a lot of experience, you don't want to put a lot of management time into it, you would go out and buy like a grocery store, a good one, with a strong name, with a long lease. Grocery stores are essential items that are staying strong in the market. There's whatever's an essential. Grocery stores are doing good still. What else?
Isn't car repair kind of doing good still? There's some car repair places. I
Yeah,
see
but
new
no,
ones
yeah,
popping
but,
up.
Yeah, but the virus goes away and people start driving again. They'll start breaking their cars and fixing them. But everybody is subject right now to a bad investment, making a bad investment, except maybe a grocery store or something medical. You know, if you go to a strong doctor, you know, practice, medical, real estate is good, pharmaceutical, food, and, you know, but otherwise you got to be very, very careful right now. You know, people are working from home, so I'd stay away from office buildings. Apartments are very expensive, but if you can find a good deal, apartments are always safe. People always need a place to live. You know, but you need a good agent. First thing you got to do is find a good agent that, you know, and make sure you underwrite them. If you're worth $3.5 million, I'm sure you know how to underwrite a deal, you know, and sit down and work the numbers and make sure it makes sense. But you need to be out there looking for something for about $3 million. It should easily give you a cash flow of hopefully 15% return on your money. Well, $3 million at 10% is $300,000 a year. So you should easily be able to make $25,000 a month on that $600,000. All right. Good luck to you. And contact us at benmallah.com if you need a private consultation.
They're asking
What
for
else you got?
They're asking for Ben Jr. on here. They want Ben Jr. in this damn thing.
I'm making a cameo appearance.
He was he just came out the water.
Came out
Beach
the water
Swell.
at the beach.
My neighbors are calling me. You got an orca. There's an orca in back of your house. He just got out to Gulf.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, son of a beach.
It's hot out there.
I will say this.
It's hot.
I will say. Oh, you got a call?
Call already?
Hey, where's Aaron? He's got to read the
I
stuff.
got it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Vincent can do it.
got it.
Where did Aaron go?
Find something Vincent can do.
Yeah, goddammit. We don't want you to start reading.
Anyway, I will say while we have a moment here that little Ben has been dealing with everything. The banks, the brokers, the tenants, making deals, making the money, juggling, robbing Peter to pay Paul, and make sure you rob anything Vincent's got too.
Yeah. He's been kicking my ass
juggling
lately
everything.
too. He's been doing everything.
He's sitting on all kinds of properties that ain't making no money. He's juggling shit, and we're still fixing shit up. And thank God he's doing it, because I don't have the fucking time, energy, tolerance, mentality, nothing.
My staff.
Thank God I got one son that likes to work.
My staff. I couldn't do it without my staff, I'll tell you that. I mean, I can't do it by myself. It takes a lot of people
I know,
to do
but it's
this.
hard to orchestrate all that
It's the
shit.
staff. I mean, you got a lot of different
and
people
I'm
doing a lot
glad
of different
that
things.
you're doing it, because I don't
all
want
the
to do it.
gears fit into that cog, the machine keeps rolling. You know, that's the whole thing.
Right now we're fighting a war, and you're on leave.
I used to like to work, but you don't pay me enough, so I'm not fucking working for free no more. I'm sorry, you don't work for free. I don't work for free.
I just gave him an Escalade.
Anyway, I had to come enjoy your house before we lose it.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe he ain't doing such a good job. I should be losing my house.
Shit.
Raphael, you got any callers today, or you just sit there and play with your sausage?
And it's not Italian. It's a little Polish. No, but we're doing
hot one
whatever
out
it
there
takes
today.
to survive
You ain't
right
doing
now.
nothing.
Shit, he's
Whose water is this? Aaron's my water now.
Oh, here's a new one.
even him. You know how many people are calling us for bills to be paid right away? Nobody's
know,
paying
you're
bills
juggling.
right away today. You gotta work with even us.
Do you know
We're
what your
working with
AP
people.
is?
I heard you lost that fantastic Israeli plumber you
Why
had.
do you keep bringing up negative, ridiculous stuff that has no place in this world for anything, okay? Please. If you don't want me to start getting crazy on here, don't start bringing up crazy
What
stuff.
do we got? Oh, you got to leave a message.
I'll leave you a message. This is Ben
Ben
Mallah
Jr.
here.
This is Ben Sr. and Ben Jr.
We're here on your live on the podcast. You should have answered. Rah.
What the hell are you doing? Get up out the goddamn bed.
Get busy. What are you doing sitting around? Get busy.
I'm working on 27 freaking deals here, goddammit. You're freaking in the bed not picking up your goddamn phone.
That's how we get messages. Just to let everybody know. Hello.
Ben.
Yeah, how
Ben.
are you? How you doing? How can we help you?
Hey, I love you, man. And I love your family, and I love what you guys are doing. It's so great.
Nice someone
So,
loves
will you guys sell any of your multifamilies and provide owner financing?
Never.
That was quick.
Never, ever, never. When we leave a deal, we added a deal. We want to move on. Plus, I can't, because if I do, then that's considered boot. And when you do a 1031, you got to leave free and clear. And if you carry any money, then that's considered boot, and you got to pay tax on it. So we could never ever do owner financing. But if you can find owners out there that do it, it's great.
What is boot? Why do they come up with boot? What is boot?
Because you get the boot stuck up your butt.
What does it stand
if
for?
you,
Is it
that's
an
a big
acronym
tax.
for something? What is it, boot?
You look that up. That's your assignment. But no, we can't do owner financing. I'm sorry. But, you know, I was meeting with, I had a couple of kids come down here from Kentucky and stayed in my hotel the other day, and they got $1 million deal lined up where the owner's doing the full 25 or 20% down, or whatever it was. He said in Kentucky they do 15%
Yeah, I saw
down.
that, yeah.
And it's possible. I used to buy properties where the owner would finance it, and then I get the place fixed up, and then I pay them off down the road when I refinance. But unfortunately, we can't sell owner financed.
And when you bought your house, I guess last year, somebody offered you much more money than you bought it for. Do you think that buyer's still around?
The question was, did you think that the buyer's still around for somebody made an offer on your house?
Maybe not that exact buyer still around, but there are plenty of buyers out there. I mean, you know, we're talking about Pinellas County, Hillsborough County. If you compare that to West Palm Beach and Miami, people are paying $20-30 million for houses smaller than this right now.
He said, is the buyer... Well, you can ask it again now these guys' headphones on.
What was the question?
He said someone offered you a bunch of money previously.
You guys could ask.
He offered you a bunch of money previously for this house like a year ago when you first bought it. He's saying, is that same buyer still around, you know, beating down your door trying to buy this place from you?
I mean, you know, the thing is this, you know, when you get into this crazy level of money, you know, where there's people out there that were born into wealthy money, and, you know, there's always going to be people that want the nicest stuff, that have the money to buy the biggest and nicest out there. So if I wanted to sell tomorrow, I'd still get a really good price because it's irreplaceable. They always want what everybody else doesn't have. And what I got, nobody else has. I mean, you can't get 3 lots on the beach in this neighborhood.
It's bigger than 3 lots. I think you got 4 lots on Bel Air Beach.
When you buy really high end, you really, you know, you get into a whole level where there's not that many buyers, but the ones that are there have big money and they want it. So I'm pretty good. I'm in good shape over here. All right?
You guys are great.
All right,
Keep
good
it up.
luck.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks.
The housing market, I don't think it's taken a hit yet. I mean, there's a lot of things on the market that weren't on the market a year ago or 6 months ago. Since the corona, everyone put their house up for sale.
A lot of people are not making mortgage payments right now. And the banks
but the banks are allowing it.
They're allowing it, but how long can they allow it?
And not for more than 3-4 months.
How much is the government going to bail them out? We don't know these things.
The banks haven't been bailed out yet, have they?
You don't hear about it.
Well, just because they got interest,
they're bailing out Boeing. They're bailing out fucking Carnival cruise ships. No, they're going to bail the banks out.
The government is giving the banks all the money in the world to borrow. They're letting them loan.
Yeah, right.
They're letting them borrow as much money as they want, almost interest free. What are we playing? Blackjack?
Jack. 9.
21,
doubling
baby.
down.
21.
Give me an ace. This is going to be an ace.
Blackjack.
Flip my card.
A blackjack.
Finally.
Take a 4. You give me a 4.
Come on, you know what to do.
Watch this.
14.
Double down. Watch this.
He's
Just
crazy.
do it. Just give me a 7.
I got a 9. Why would you
Just give me a 7.
That's why when we
Busted.
That's why.
That's why when we go to Hard Rock, I'm like, I'm going with
19.
this
You
dude.
lose.
Because he was going to win anyway.
No, I won't play with both
He's
y'all.
going to win
You got a
anyway.
call? You got a caller?
Trying.
When we go to the Hard Rock, I don't sit at the table with neither one of them.
You were supposed to be reading the
Nobody
thing.
wants me to sit here babysitting
Caller
my
on
kids.
the line.
Hello, hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hey, it's Ben. How are you doing today? How can we help you?
Oh, pretty good, Ben. This is Emerald. I'm down here in eastern North Carolina, Greenville. I don't know if you ever heard about it.
I've been to Columbia, South Carolina once in my life, and that was it. Wait, what's that beach you got in South Carolina? Wait, what's that beach right near? I drove there from in South Carolina, Hilton Head. I've been there.
All right, yeah.
Only 2 places I've ever been in South Carolina.
We already bought a trailer.
So what's up?
So pretty much, I'm finishing up my real estate school right now. I'm going to start out in residential real estate as an agent. I'm targeting investors. So I was just wondering, I know you work with plenty of realtors. I was wondering what bad experiences have you had that I should avoid? Like, and what makes a good investor's agent to you?
Have you taken your test yet?
No, my test is on the 29th of this month.
All right, you better study, man. You don't want to have to take that damn thing twice. I failed it the first time.
Oh yeah.
He said, I'm not going back.
Failed it the first time. What about the
failed
second
it.
I
time?
failed the salesman's test the first time.
He
Shit.
failed it, and then he instantly went and gone and bought some
You know what I
property.
recommend you do is, do they have those weekend crash courses you can take right before you take the test? Those help a lot.
Oh yeah, I think they do actually.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend you take one. But anyway, so fine, you get your license. You're gonna go pick the right office. You gotta pick an office that's making money. Don't pick some bullshit office that's sitting around. You know, you want a big name. You want to get all the experience you can. You want to be around people that maybe will bring you under their, you know what I mean? Take you under their wing, and learn from people, you know, that are making money out there hustling. What kind of you want to do houses with investors?
Yes, houses and just like anything residential up to 4 units right now. Because I know when I first graduate, I won't have commercial licensing, and I don't know if that's really the route I want to go yet. Because I was planning on using commissions to kind of get into investing myself.
Listen, you know, when you first get your license, I'm going to tell you, but this is just my opinion. You can't specialize with nothing. You got to make any deal you can, whether it's, you know, a poor guy, a nice guy looking to buy a cheap house for his family, whether it's somebody looking for investment, whether it's somebody looking for a fourplex. You gotta take anything you can get your hands on. But the only way I think you're gonna be successful is if you work under and help another agent that's out there already doing it for a long time with a proven track record. You got to get with somebody that's a mover and a shaker, you know, and that's how you're going to become a mover and a shaker. Work under somebody else, learn the ropes, you know, let them get a piece of, you know, they'll take care of you, because if you're working for them and helping them, then they can do more work. So you need to find that right person that you could kind of mentor, you know, be a mentor to you.
And that's good, because recently here in the Tampa Bay area, a lot of guys switched different firms. So the younger guys in those firms that they were with, the guys that they were training, decided to stay. And so those people became the top dogs of that firm. And then those other people, the top dogs of the firm, moved on to somebody else, to another firm. So, I mean, that happens a lot. So if you, like my dad said, if you're working under somebody and they move on to another company, well, guess what? You get to take on a lot of their clientele, a lot of that, the position, the management of the of that particular real estate firm's, you know,
well, good
position.
luck, and make sure you pass that test. Go study.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you. Take care.
All right, thank you so much.
You got anybody on the phone there to talk to about problems?
Got anybody on the Snapchat?
Super chat.
What was that one? The trailer? He said, buy my trailer or something?
Yeah, you just bought a trailer.
We bought the
yesterday.
trailer already. Yeah, I know, yesterday.
Get another one.
He
How
said,
many
what's
trips
that
do you
one?
have to make with a trailer back and
That
forth?
one?
Rafael, you got any
It's just
calls?
as big as he said, if the vid is a waste of your time, I'll pay you. I'm not asking for anything. Don't need money. Just not trying to feel bad for me. Just want you to see my story and run plans. But like you said, I'm going to buy one of your calls this week is probably what
There
he
you
meant.
go. You want private time, then you got to do it. Podcast.
Another one.
What else?
I don't know.
I think Aaron pissed him off earlier.
Aaron's pissing people off?
No, just saying.
What do you got, Rafael? Nothing? Anybody need some help out there? Come on, I got all
He
day.
found a fraternity house. It has 20 beds. Land of the ground, and the land has a ground restriction and is owned by the school. How can I get the land and the restrictions removed? Go find
If it was
out.
owned by anybody but that school.
Wait. Why can't you rent to student housing there? Why wouldn't you why not keep it and rent to students there? Not a fraternity with all the partying and all that.
Wait. She wants to get the land.
Oh, she wants the land.
The land is on. I found a fraternity house. It has ground restrictions.
Right.
Oh, that's not.
Okay, it's ground restrictions.
Yeah.
And how can I get the land restrictions removed? Well, what type of restrictions is question number one.
Because it has to be.
It depends.
You're the expert in knowing about land restrictions.
That's what I just said.
I've
What
never
type
heard of a land
restrictions?
restriction that forces you to make it a fraternity only.
You can have land restrictions on anything. You as a homeowner can designate that this house can never be such and such.
So the
Yes.
school gave
As
them
the
money
owner
to
now.
build the fraternity house, and they said you have
No.
to keep it a fraternity
Whatever.
house.
Probably.
The school has got restrictions if they own the house and the
At
land.
one point, they used to own it.
Yeah, then they may own it now, right?
No, well, I don't know.
Anyway, the
It's
point
a-
is this: if there's restrictions on a property, the only way you're going to get rid of those restrictions
Is to go to the
is
people
the
who put
person
them on
that
it.
put them on there, exactly, and make a deal with them. Whether you buy them out or make a deal, but they're the only ones that have the right to get those
to remove
restrictions
them.
removed.
So if it's put on by the county, then you need to go to the county. If it's put on by the city, you need to go to the city.
It's not.
If it's put on by
the school, put the restrictions.
I'm telling you,
on
but if it was put on by the county, you need to go to the county.
Whoever put
if
the
it was
restrictions
put it on by the
on
city,
there,
you go to the
is
city.
the only
If it was put on by Ben Mallah, you need to call Ben Mallah.
It depends on whoever put the restrictions on there. That agency, that person. Okay.
Here,
What else you got? Well,
All right,
Aaron's eating over there.
I know, Aaron. Here, take over, Aaron. I'm going back to the beach. You're eating. I'm going back to the beach. All right, one more call.
Son of a beach.
Hey guys.
Hey, how are you today? How can we help you?
I'm doing well, Ben. Thanks for taking this call, man. Just a quick question for you. So I have a house out here in Reno, Nevada, and it is kind of, messed up. And I was just wondering what the best way to make it tenant-proof is for the next people to rent it.
All right, wait a second.
No such thing as tenant-proof.
Wait a second.
I mean, it's
You
hard.
got a house where in Nevada, you said?
Yeah, in Reno.
In Reno. Reno's a hot spot.
I love Reno.
Reno, baby. Reno. Freezing in the
Come on
winter
down,
time.
man. I'll show you around. It's a cool place. But yeah.
Reno's good. So anyway, basically, you have is it a house or what is it? A house?
Yeah, it's a house.
Okay, so you got a house. You had a tenant in there, and what happened? They moved out.
No. It's not even a tenant, man. I just it's like all messed up, and I just want to know what materials to use to make it tenant proof.
Okay, but wait a second.
Concrete.
Is there anybody?
Everything.
Is there anybody living? Well, please stop. You own a house right now, correct?
Well, yeah, technically it's my parents.
Your parents have a house. Is there anybody living in the house?
Us.
Who? You?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So when you say tenant proof, you just want to make it to where they can't beat it up?
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
Listen, if you get good tenants, they ain't going to beat your place up. Who the heck are you going to rent to?
All right, you should honestly.
Gangbangers? I mean,
If you're in Reno, you need to just get a
Wall
nice
bangers.
senior and put a nice senior in there. Those are the only people
house.
that don't beat it up that
Whatever.
much.
Listen, the point is this.
That's not true.
The point is, all you got to do right now, you don't want to spend a bunch of money. As long as the house is decent, and if you're living in there, I assume it is, make the house clean and decent and everything working, and then screen your tenants. Whoever you're going to put in there, make sure you rent to nice people that ain't going to tear it up. Check their history, check their credit, and not all tenants tear up houses.
Yeah, that's what I said. There's no such thing as making a place tenant proof unless it's all concrete. Oh, he hung up.
Did you lose him?
We lost him. Unless it's all
still there?
concrete, then no, he's not there. That was the thing. He can hear you. It's just. Anyway, there's no such thing as tenant proof. I mean, anything can be broken. A light can be broken. A stove can be broken. Windows can be broken.
But if you want to
So there's
find
no such
ways
things.
to try to limit that
solid.
smaller, make the security deposit a little bit more. People ain't gonna mess up stuff if you got 5,000 on the security deposit or something
It's true.
crazy like
But,
that.
The things that I've learned: solid doors, not hollow core doors. I mean, that's the only thing. Yeah, you spend the extra money.
I'd find the right tenant.
You
and
find
then
the right
you gotta worry
tenant,
about
but
it.
solid core doors, things like that. I don't know. Just don't buy cheap. IKEA gets broken no matter who uses it because
It's furniture.
But IKEA sells cabinets too. You got to understand they sell cabinets and all types of stuff. So you got stay away from particle board. I would recommend if you're gonna go with cabinets, try not to go with the particle board because if it gets wet or something, then it really
Ben leans on it, it'll collapse.
Things
Just
like
make
that.
your requirements, your tenant requirement a little bit.
But find a good
screening.
tenant, and you ain't gotta worry about it. The house is good enough for you to live in. It should be good enough for a tenant to live in. What else you got? Anybody on the phone? Anybody on the phone? Anybody?
It makes me want to go to Reno now. I want to go to Reno and
go.
gamble or something.
Get on up.
I want to
Go
go
to
do
the
something
airport right now. I got slot machines right here, and I'll play in blackjack.
I feel like I'm playing with the mafia when I'm playing here. You
just
got
got
all
a
this stuff
blackjack.
rigged. All this stuff is rigged.
What do you got, Rafal? All right, goodbye. See you later, alligator.
I'm going to the beach.
Go to the beach.
I'm going to the beach.
Rafal, what do you got? Any callers? No? You got anybody on the phone there?
Got a call.
Got a call. Let's go. Hey, it's Ben Mallah. How are you today?
Hey, doing good. This is Kyle from Boston, Massachusetts. How you doing?
Boston. I'm going to call it Boston. What's up, Boston?
I like Boston too. I miss Boston.
Please do not say the word apartments. It's apartments, not apartments.
And please don't curse at us.
Apartments.
Don't curse at us if you want a fork
Why
and a
don't
knife.
you go park my car?
I want a fucking knife.
In Harvard Yard.
That was inappropriate.
That was not inappropriate.
That was inappropriate.
A fucking knife? I want a fork and a knife.
right, we picked up
Hey,
Austin
Vic.
enough. What do you got?
Yeah, quick question for you. So I hear you mention about when you buy properties, you buy with interest only.
I try
Is that right?
to. I try to. Depends on the asset. You know, I always try to get interest only on everything I do. Whether I get it or not depends on the asset. But go ahead. What's up? What do you got?
Yes. So I was just wondering, interest only. What's the risk, right? So if the commercial market drops, you owe more money than, the property's worth. Can the bank go after you to put more money down to minimize their risk? And if you don't have that money because your property's all tied up, can they foreclose on it or start the foreclosure process?
They can put a provision in there that from time to time they can reevaluate your property and make sure that it doesn't exceed like 80% or whatever LTV they agreed upon. But I'm going to just tell you my opinion. Don't take this to the bank. 9 times out of 10, if it's because of market conditions and things that are out of your hands, they don't care as long as you're making that interest payment. Okay? They understand markets change. They're in business with you. Okay? Very rarely are they going to call your note on it's called a technical default. As long as you're showing good faith and you're making that mortgage payment, very, very rare will they be able to foreclose on you. You can fight them in court, and I don't think they would even bother you. I mean, right now, most of the property that's out there is way out of its area that it's supposed to be valued at. I know my hotels are not worth nowhere near what they were worth when they loaned me the money. As long as I'm paying them the interest payment, they're making money, they're happy, the market will turn. I wouldn't worry about it too much, but yes, they can sneak that into the loan documents. So you want to maybe try to reject it or, it can happen, but it's very rarely that it happens. As long as you're being good to the bank, they're good to you.
All right.
All right?
That sounds good. Hey, I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, Ben.
Take care. Good
Great
luck.
work.
Thank you. You back from your lunch break?
I'm back.
The hell
Didn't bring us nothing either.
No, because every podcast before he was like,
Oh, you ate before
You
the
ate
podcast?
no, during the
phone?
podcast too.
Anybody there? Anybody? Huh? Any chats? Any snaps? Any quacks? Rafal, you got any calls? We're done?
Yeah. Finish off with the
Super chat. What do you got, super chat? I'm going to play blackjack with the next caller. The next person that calls in. No more? Why not? You got no callers? Don't tell me when I'm done. I'm done when I say I'm done. If people keep calling, I'll stay here.
They don't answer.
If they don't want to call, then I don't want to tell them.
They don't want
but
to
the
answer.
next caller is going to play me in blackjack.
Come on, put on somebody.
Where's somebody? Come on.
Let's
Let's
play
play.
On there.
Come on.
I want a
All right, let's do
listener.
a quick one. Let's do a quick one. Come on.
Nobody to call? Come on, next caller. You're going to play blackjack. King for you. 10 for you. King me. Open your hand. It's like the casino. 20. You stay. You want to split them, ding dong? Hey, it's Ben. How are you today?
Hey, how you doing?
You would.
No, I don't. You got a kid.
Hey, how can we help you?
Hey, sir. My name is Aaron Patel out of DFW, and we're building a RV park and mobile home communities. We own a couple, and we're just looking to figure out the best structure to basically scale this model as we're achieving the highest rents in the DFW market. And we've basically kind of hit a breaking or kind of a stopping point in terms of funds.
I'm sorry. You said you're trying to build an RV park, or am I not hearing
They
you right?
build RV parks.
Let me talk.
I heard them.
We own a couple of RV parks, and we're getting $850 lot rents. We don't pay any utilities, and they pay for their own electricity. So basically, we don't have to maintain any of the ground or any of their RVs or anything. So we basically take home 25% of our.
So what's the problem? So what's the problem? You like living the dream, but go ahead.
Well, how's that the dream, sir?
Dream is because you got no responsibilities. People are paying you $850 a month. They park their damn RV on your piece of little land you give them. They're paying the utilities. They worry about anything breaks in their RV. All you do is maintain maybe the common area grounds, and you got no responsibilities. You're the smartest guy in the world.
That's the dream.
So what's
sir.
the problem?
So right now there's no problem. We need more funding. So we've got another 150 units coming online here within the next 6 months, and we're trying to build out another.
When
Probably
you say 150, you mean 150 spaces in a park you want to buy?
I'm sorry?
Do you mean that you have a 150 space deal that you want to buy?
No, not buy. We're about to develop. We already purchased the land all cash, so now we're just looking to, we've already got those funded, but we already have other, pieces of land in the pipeline that we're looking to acquire to develop another 150 to 200 units on that are achieving about $650 to $700 lot rents.
So why can't you can't, what's the matter? You don't have the money to do what? What do you need the money to do?
Need more money to acquire and develop more.
Well, what about the stuff you already made money on? Can't you refinance and pull money out of it?
I could, but they're all different partners, so essentially, it kind of becomes difficult when you have so many different partners on different deals. So
that's why I don't have partners.
So I'm going to offer a little bit of advice in there. What state are you in?
You just said Dallas-Fort Worth.
I'm in Texas.
In Texas?
Dallas-Fort Worth.
But all your properties are all over Texas, or specifically in that area, in that metro?
All over Texas, but specifically we're trying to focus on DFW.
Something out here that I was just listening to when you were saying it. If you're looking to make a big dent in the mobile home area, I think it's about location and maybe on the water. If you got a piece of land on the water where you can add 150 spots in it, I think that would help you get some more investors and intrigue people more. It's like you got to find a niche, and you got to give people more of a reason to invest with you. I hear what you're saying. Why
don't you go back to the guys that already invested with you and raise the money from them? If they're so happy with this home run deal they got already, and they ain't doing no management, they're getting free money. You're renting expensive at $850 a month. That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
You're not giving nothing in return but a piece of dirt. So why don't you go back to every investor you got already, every partner, and we used to call it dial for dollars, and see who wants to come in on the next deal.
Well, I've already pretty much allocated most of my other partners' funds on the other prospective deals that we've got going in the pipeline.
You can only buy with the amount of money you got. You got to keep raising money. You can only buy with the money you got.
Or you got to raise that lot rent a little bit.
A big baller like you, Ben.
What?
You know what I mean? Why don't I fly you down here to DFW and I'll show you where the real money's at?
Listen, I spent a lot of time in Houston, and I wasn't too happy.
Houston's a different market, sir. DFW and Austin is where the money's at.
Well, you know what? Send me go to our website, sign up with Rafal if you want to talk serious about it. And because I tell you. If you could show me there's a demand, I love RV parks. I never owned one, but there's no responsibilities, no management.
I would be willing to call almost any park in DFW and let you hear that they're all on a waiting list there for 2 to 3 months. How about that?
But the thing is, are you buying land and developing it into one? Because that's really smart. You're taking one that wasn't. You're creating an RV park. That's brilliant. Because you're buying you're buying it at a much lesser value to land and turning it into a profitable piece of land. You just got to stub up all the power. You got to run. What do you do? You run a sewer line, or what do you do for sewer?
So depending on where I am, I'm either developing a septic system, or if I have the ability to tie into the city, then I annex into the city and use their city sewer.
As long as you can, I'm interested. Call us up from our website and then get a private consultation, and we'll talk about it. All right?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, good luck to you.
This guy sounds like somebody I'd go to the casino with. Deal him a hand.
All right, you want to play a game of blackjack with us? You ready? Here we go.
You got some money. Let's do it. Wait, what are you doing with all these extra cards?
What are you talking about?
These are old. Those are old.
Redeck the whole thing?
Yeah, shuffle. We're tired of you cheating over here.
How don't you shuffle off the Buffalo?
Come on. What are you playing with? One deck?
All right, here we go. We got a big card playing Texan. We got a big shot card taking, playing, saloon drinking Texan on the line here. Your last name's Patel?
That's correct, sir.
I don't know.
Hotel owner.
The only Patel owner I know is a billionaire here in.
I'm a smarter Patel.
This Patel here in Tampa is a billionaire, and but he's in the medical field, but he owns a lot of hotels. Very charitable guy. But Patel is like Smith in India, isn't it? It's like the rich Smith.
It is, sir. It is absolutely the Smith. But I'm not a Smith of the Patels.
Is your family from India, right? Your family from India?
My family is from India, yes, sir.
The guy that runs all my hotels is from India. I forgot what part. but his
Well,
name
you
is
did yourself a good thing.
his name is Son Happy Nook. Son Happy Nook. Santosh Happy Nook. And he's the smartest guy in the business.
Let me run your RV park and mobile home park division, and I promise you'll double your net worth.
Hey, Florida is big money. You pay big money for a mobile home here. All right, we're going to start with you, then you, then you, then me. You got a 5. You got a jack. You got a deuce. You got an 8. I got an 8. All right, I'm going to play here. You got 11, baby. 11.
Oh, 11, and the dealer's showing an 8.
You want to double down? Double down.
Oh, yeah, let's double down.
Double down on the 11. You got 21. Hey! You're a winner. You got 20. You got 5. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You got a 5. What happened?
There's music on. I got it.
We got music in the background. Hurry up, Aaron. I'll play for you.
Play me.
Hit. 15. Aaron, you got a 15. You hit. Busted. 17. You're the big winner. 21.
Hey,
Congratulations.
send us that information on axben.com.
All right. Have a great weekend. Thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
But go to stackcapital.com or rvparkdallas.com.
RV
website.
All right.
rvparkdallas.com.
rvpark.com. Yeah. We'll go there. You contact us, and I'll have my lawyer call your lawyer. Let's do it.
He got a 21. It's got to say something right there.
You got luck. All right, what do we got? Just shut this room off, right? Okay. We got any more callers today?
Man, your house turns into a nightclub at like 2 o'clock every weekend. A day party.
Hey, and that money is mine. Don't give him my money. That came out of the slot machine. He's got to put his own money in the slot machine.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, casinos usually give you like a little bit of money to play start with. Give me a little money to start with.
Check his temperature before he comes in. Hello, it's Ben. How are you? How you doing today?
Good. How's it going?
Pretty good. How can we help you?
So I live with my parents in a nice neighborhood, and I travel a lot for work. I work for a general contractor, and they want to remodel their house, and I kind of talked them into it. But they're coming off of a bankruptcy. I think it comes off of their credit this year. But I was wondering how would they go about doing like helping them remodel, since I work for a general contractor, and then maybe doing like a cash out refinance, or maybe rent this house out. I don't know. What's like the best option they should take?
You live in the house with your parents. You're working for a GC, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
Well, I basically like babysit the jobs until I'm 24, so I guess.
All right, so you're a project manager babysitter. Okay. All right. So your parents had a bankruptcy how many years ago?
Probably like 6 or 7 years ago. It's a pretty while ago.
All right. Do they have a loan on their house right now?
Yes.
All right. So basically, they want to remodel their house because they're going to live in it. That's why.
Well, I think I'm going to talk them into renting it out. They've thought about it before, but they want to move. So I was like, well, don't sell your house, just remodel it and rent it out.
Does it need to be remodeled to rent out?
Well, it needs just a little bit of work, but if we
you
remodel
work
it,
for
I
a
know
GC,
like,
you should be able to do it.
Oh, yeah. I could get a good price on it. But I feel like if they put new cabinets in.
Yeah, but does it pay to rent it or sell it? You know, because what are they going to get by renting it? Versus, how much do they owe on the house right now?
I'm not sure since the bankruptcy thing. How does that work into their house? Could they get any money like doing a cash out refinance?
I mean, if they go to a new bank to get a new loan and their bankruptcy time is up, they should be able to get a cash out refinance. But the point is this: how much equity is in the house is the key to the whole question. How much equity do they have in that house? Because they may be better off. Because let me tell you, if they have a bankruptcy in their past, even though it's over 7 years, they may have to put down a big chunk of money to buy the next house. You know, so they may need to sell that house to be able to start a new, fresh life. You know, renting it out is not really, you know, maybe not going to take them where they want to go. You know, they may need to, you need to find out how much equity you got in the house, and then you might want to think about selling the house. And then this way they get their hands on some cash, and then they have the money to put down in another house.
Yeah. Because, that might be able to work.
Because if they rent it, if you're lucky, they'll probably rent it. I don't know what the mortgage is every month, and you got the taxes, you got the insurance. You know, is the rent going to just basically cover that? There's no benefit for them. You know?
Yeah.
Where's the benefit? Benefit. All right, so good luck. Find out how much equity you got in that house and figure out, how much a new house is going to cost and go to a bank and see how they can get a loan. All right?
All right, appreciate it.
All
You
right,
guys have
take
a good
care.
one.
You too. All right, what else you got, Rafal? You got anything here?
Rafal said your time is up.
What do you got? You got nothing?
No.
Nobody else? All right. Adios, amigos. Keep buying, but be careful.
Be safe.
Please wear a mask and don't go out spreading the virus. I need it to end. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be poor again.
There's so many things to do outside and other places. You don't have to do the same thing we used to
Stay
do
away
last
from people
year.
and wear a mask.
Pick your favorite restaurants and
Stay
support
home.
those
Be
restaurants.
safe.
Let certain
Stay home
other
and look
people
for real estate online. Take a course. Do something.
Yeah.
do some research. Learn another language. Do something. You don't have to just go be around a bunch of people all the time. Like some people I
you.
know. Like
All
some
right,
people.
take care, folks. God
Be
bless.
safe.
Be safe. Bye-bye.